All right, Phineas and Ferb, season 1, episode 1. All right, Candace loses her head. So I'm gonna rewatch it and then give you my thoughts. Here we go. Candace loses her head. I don't really have any thoughts to share other than it was still a good episode. It was never one of my favorites, and it still was like, eh. But it's cool to see how they balanced Phineas and Ferb showing that they do care for Candace and setting that up from the get go and making sure this shows a different dynamic. Like that, I do appreciate. It shows that like, hey, Candace might want to bust them, but like Phineas and Ferb do care about her, and obviously throughout the show we see she cares about them too. But it's just such a different dynamic than a lot of the shows on at the time, which were siblings fighting nonstop. Which, yeah, siblings fight in real life. I get that. I have siblings. I'm not denying that. But the idea was sort of like that siblings always have to fight with each other and always have to hate each other or whatever. And it's like, no. And so this show, it tried doing it in a positive light of families, which I really like. So I'll give credit to the second episode for that. But otherwise, not much happens where it's like, yeah, I gotta talk about this in the episode. I already mentioned Jeremy being Mitchell Musso already, despite not being that in the roller coaster, but that's really about it for this episode. So, yeah.